I'm Jesus Manriquez.
And I'm Megan Delara.
Welcome to El Paisano News. The new show on Amazon Prime that has audience buzzing, Carnival Row, is a fantasy show in a Victorian steampunk setting. We go to Jake Laurel for more.
Hello, this is Jake Laurel from El Paisano News, reporting and doing a review on Carnival Row, a new hit TV series on Amazon Prime starring Orlando Bloom.
I can see the future painted in my eyes. Open up the end.
What I know is you withheld facts material to this case. Looked me straight in the eye and lied. Because I knew what would happen if I didn't. Don't put this on me, you half-blood piece.
Carnival Row is a high fantasy show involving fairies, centaurs, and all other manner of magical beasts set in a Victorian, dystopian steampunk world. The show uses its fantasy Victorian steampunk setting to tackle heavy issues like classism and racism. Orlando Bloom gives a stand-up performance as one of the major City of Berg's inspectors. At first, he's an enigmatic good cop with a strong sense of justice, but later faces many difficulties from his past that haunt him. The show uses his character, without giving away any spoilers, to change our perspective of him and this fantasy world we've been introduced to. All in all, this show has a bit of everything when it comes to fantasy. And if you're a fan of Lord of the Rings or want something different to watch on TV, I would highly recommend it. It's great and fun to watch. This is Jake Laurel from Paisano News. Now back to you.
Tragedy struck downtown Los Angeles as a 20-year-old was found in his car. Esteban Macias has more on the story.
This is Esteban Macias reporting for El Paisano News. A deadly shooting occurred in downtown Los Angeles this past week. The victim is said to be 20 years of age and was escorted towards the hospital before death.
The victim was found in the area of Francisco Street and James M. Wood Boulevard at about 9:45 p.m. Investigators believe that the two people approached the man while he was sitting in his car and shots were fired. The two then fled the scene, possibly in a black Dodge Charger. Police were not able to provide a picture of the shooters and are still looking for more evidence as this story unravels. Tapes from this crime scene show a parked Toyota car in front of the Hotel Indigo in the Los Angeles downtown center stopped with items of clothing on the ground near the driver's side of the door. Officers were seen searching the area, which were closed off with police tape, as the video shows. Authorities still have not identified the victim and ask for more information if anyone knows any.
This has been Esteban Macias for Real Hondo News.
We now go to Jesus Marquez, who has covered the new excited thriller, Joker, by director Todd Phillips and actor Joaquin Phoenix.
Director Todd Phillips' Joker centered around the iconic arch nemesis and is an original, standalone fictional story not seen before on the big screen. The film Joker. This movie is about a comedian called Arthur Fleck, played by American actor Joaquin Phoenix, wanted to bring joy and happiness in the city of Gotham. During the film, Fleck would wear two masks. One of them is to work as a clown outside in the streets painted, while the other is guised as he projects in a futile attempt to feel like he's part of the world around him. Unfortunately, he will get bullied, disregarded, and isolated by society. Flex begins a slow dip into craziness as he turns into the criminal mastermind. Here is a taste of the trailer.
And finally, in a world where everyone thinks they could do my job, check out this guy.
When I was a little boy and told people I was going to be a comedian, everyone laughed at me. Well, no one's laughing now.
You can say that again, pal.
So far, this film is one of the best movies to watch this fall. Also, the Joker film won the Golden Lion Best Film Award. In fact, the Joker movie is on the top 10 highest rated movies of all time on Internet Movie Database. The new movie Joker premiered on Friday, October 4th and is now in theaters everywhere. This is Jesus Marquez for Real Media.
The city of Whittier holds many historical landmarks. Johnny Flores has more on the Bailey House.
This Sunday at the Old Ranch House in Uptown Whittier, the first home of Jonathan Bailey, the Whittier's first settler, 2:30 p.m. The Old Ranch House held its weekly tours from 1 to 4 p.m. just off of Painter Avenue and Camilla Street in Uptown Whittier. Jonathan Bailey was the first settler in Whittier in 1887, accompanied there by his wife and his 2 kids. Once again, the tours are open on Sundays from 1 to 4 p.m. and the admission is completely free. Donations are accepted. Come on down next week to the Old Ranch House on Sunday from 1 to 4.
Whittier celebrated their 14th annual Dia de los Muertos event on October 13th. The festivities included music and dancing, food vendors, and arts and crafts for the whole family. Megan DeLaura has more on the event.
On Sunday, October 13th, Uptown Whittier celebrated their 14th annual Dia de los Muertos celebration. The event is one of the largest Day of the Dead celebrations in Southern California and offers all kinds of family fun, including a car show, arts and crafts for the whole family, and lots of vendors for all of your shopping needs. Dia de los Muertos style, of course. The event attracts thousands of people, including Whittier residents and residents from neighboring cities. Though the festivities are over for this year, fret not. If you missed it, the celebration will be back next year with more music, dancing, and all-around fun. For El Paisano Media, I'm Megan DeLaura. USC lost to Notre Dame, giving the USC Trojans a bad start to their season. Joseph Rodriguez has the latest on USC football.
Hey, this is Joseph Rodriguez reporting live for Real News, and the story here is on the USC Trojans, who recently lost a tough, hard-fought battle to the number 9 ranked team in the nation, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. The game was in South Bend, so the fans were rocking out there. It was a very tough environment to play in, but USC was still able to play good. Unfortunately, they still lost by a close score, but one of the things in the game was the run defense. They really could not control the potent run offense of the Fighting Irish. Throughout the game, they were gashing holes, so it was hard for the USC defense to stop that. And controversial penalties were also a big thing in the game as well. I was able to get word from a USC fan about the outcome of the game. Unfortunately, they were not happy at all about how it went. We could all see why, considering how the game went.
I think there was some questionable calls today throughout the game. The outcome really should have went our way, and we should have won today.
So like I said, this does put USC at 3-3 for the season, but don't worry, they still have a chance to win the Pac-12. All they will need to do is win out. They still have games against teams such as Arizona, Colorado, UCLA, Oregon, and California. So they still do have a chance, all right? Fans, it's okay. Don't worry. Your team is still in there. Fight on. Go Trojans. This has been Joe Rodriguez reporting live for Real News.
I'm Jesus Manriquez.
And I'm Megan DeLaura. Thank you for joining El Paisano News.